So this is the summit chair, or the green chair as they used to call it. It was put in 1969 and it services some of the best terrain here on the mountain.
Silver Star Mountain has a rich history and Norman Kreutz knows it well.
In the 50s, they started to hike up here from Vernon. They could drive partway up the mountain and then they would hike up into the mountain.
There were no chairlifts back then, so only a few local enthusiasts braved the hike up for a single run down.
There was a small chalet that was built between what is now modern-day Sovereign Lake Nordic Center and Silver Star Village itself.
The locals used this chalet to rest after a long day on the mountain until the first chairlift was installed in 1959.
We ended up having a pommel lift, which was right along the same lines as the summit chair is today. By the way, Silver Star was the first mountain in the central interior of British Columbia to have a mechanized lift to haul people to the top of the mountain.
Once that chairlift went in, some local business owners got involved.
They formed a group and they ended up coming up to the mountain, started to build their own little chalets, and Silver Star as we know it started its growth. What you see around the village right now, this is relatively new. This was kind of built in the 1980s. But up to that point, the village was just a little bit up the hill from us.
In 1980, everything changed again.
A bunch of investors from Alberta, actually, they ran Sunshine Village, and they purchased Silver Star and ended up taking over and had a 10-year development plan for Silver Star. With that 10-year development plan, we put in new chairlifts, new infrastructure, building out, getting more hotels, and that's when the international guests really started to arrive at Silver Star.
It's definitely a world-class destination, and with well over 3,000 acres of terrain, Silver Star is the third largest ski area in BC. For Go Okanagan, I'm Jamie Ross.